Alrighty, y'all. Alrighty. Are we live? I said, are we live? Somebody let me know. Are we live? Yes, we are live. And hello, y'all. Breaking news, breaking news. If you can see that man's face, it just vanished. You can see his face. We about to talk about him in a minute. But let's start with the theme song. Breaking news, breaking news. Hold me tight. Don't turn off the light. Hold me tight. Don't turn off the light. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the Brother Derrick show. You other YouTubers, y'all straight greasy. Your whack beef videos sound cheesy. Please, somebody release me. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the Brother Derrick show. I ain't stressing. I'm here to teach a lesson. I ain't stressing. I'm here to teach a lesson. Here to keep you other YouTubers out there guessing. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the Brother Derrick show. Hold me tight. Don't turn off the light. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the Brother Derrick show. You other YouTubers, y'all straight greasy. Your whack beef videos, the shit sound cheesy. Please, somebody release me. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the Brother Derrick show. Yeah, we on early. We got breaking news. The FBI paid their dues. They actually got a suspect. Homeboy wrecked. Somebody better get the check ready for that lawyer. That man gonna be crying and bitching like Tom Sawyer. Or call Brett Moyer. Or Kavanaugh. When he get to prison, Democrats gonna break his jaw. But we'll get to him in a second, I reckon. But let's top this off. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the Brother Derrick show. You other YouTubers, y'all straight greasy. Your whack beef videos sound cheesy. Please, somebody call Jeezy. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the Brother Derrick show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the Brother Derrick show. All are invited. So don't get excited. We got breaking news. All right. Let me see who in the chat before we get to the news here. Hey, what's going on? Talk of the week. Yeah, he gonna go for a long time. And this really kills the Republicans were trying to say that the Democrats were paying somebody to do this. But they got a suspect, so let's get to the story, y'all. That's what make it breaking news. So let's watch this first story. And that ain't the one I wanted. That's the second one. No. Go back. You put them in the right order, it don't matter. They still come out the way they want you. All right. Breaking news. The package bomb suspect identified as Cesar Sayak. Or that Cesar Sayak. We'll find out in the video. Because I know it's just not going to start. So just go ahead and put that on mute. Come on with the video. Nope.
Chopper 4 over Broward County right now, where a van is being towed after the FBI announces a person was arrested in connection with mail bombs sent to several opponents of President Trump. That vehicle on 595 westbound right now, and this was the scene just moments ago outside an auto zone in Plantation, where CBS 4 News has learned the man was arrested. Officials with several agencies, including the FBI and the New York Police Department, are on that scene. The arrest comes just hours after 2 more pipe bombs were found, one in New York City, the other at a South Florida postal facility. CBS 4's Ted Scouten is live near the scene in Plantation with the breaking details on the arrest. Ted.
Yeah, Lauren and Maribel, things have calmed down actually here. Just a few moments ago, police left the area. This auto zone, this is at 801 South State Road 7 in Plantation. This is where that arrest was made. You can see, though, the scene cleared now. Police are gone. The business is back open. They were in and out of here relatively quickly, but here's what we know so far. Sources are telling us that the person taken into custody was a 56-year-old male. They were led to him partly through DNA evidence. He was taken into custody here at this auto parts store. We understand that there was some type of confrontation, perhaps, when the arrest was made, and that police, we believe, may have used one of those flash bang devices to kind of stun the person, get him off balance when they were placing him under arrest. But at this point, there's no indication that he was resisting arrest. So, as we said, one person in custody. That is confirmed by the Department of Justice. We understand there's going to be a news conference today at 2:30. We believe that is going to be in Washington, D.C. at the Justice Department. That's where we should be able to get more information. Now, making this arrest happen, there were a lot of people and a lot of agencies involved. There was an entire task force that was put together with the headquarters in New York. We saw a New York City police officer here on the scene, as well as ATF is part of this task force, Secret Service, State Police, FBI, the Postal Inspector, and local agencies all involved in trying to have this arrest made. Obviously, they are sharing a lot of information. So they'll be sharing information through all those agencies. Police are also paying close attention to a white van. It had some stickers over it. I believe we have chopper video overhead. That van is being towed and will likely be very closely inspected by the FBI as well as postal inspectors and all the agencies that are involved in trying to figure out more about this. So once again, what we're understanding is that a 56-year-old man was taken into custody. We are being told by sources that investigators were led to him possibly by some DNA evidence. Of course, this story is breaking. We're going to have much more coming throughout the day. Live in Plantation, Ted Scout, CBS 4 News.
Alrighty, y'all. Now, y'all noticed the time. The time was noon when this broke. But I did not come on because they mentioned a press conference. And so nobody paying the story no mind. If I come on with that part, then everybody else is going to jump on it. So let's get to the press conference that we're talking about. I apologize for that, dude. It was purely spontaneous. And oh Lord, I got this phone charged back up. I forgot about that. We haven't heard that sound in a while. It was spontaneous. I was waiting for that press conference to be over, and then it just was over. I jumped on it. I was like, and I just said to myself, I didn't tell nobody I was going live. So, all right. Now, this is the press conference they were talking about, so let's get it.
Our NYPD detectives, along with FBI and ATF agents, postal inspectors, New York State Police, and many others, they are one team on our Joint Terrorist Task Force. The JTTF in New York was the first of its kind in the nation. It's been in business since 1980. Today, there are 300 investigators from 56 agencies. 113 of them are New York City cops. When it comes to terrorism in New York City, the NYPD doesn't do anything without the FBI, and the FBI doesn't
What's
do
going
anything
on?
without
Look
the
at that
NYPD.
man on the screen.
That's a partnership that was forged in
Cesar
fire.
Sayoc.
In my
He is
36
your
years
mail-in
in
bomber.
policing, our relationship has never been stronger.
Guy that been sending the bombs.
This case told that
Maxine Waters.
story again.
Obama.
New York City cops
Trump.
were side by side with FBI agents and many other agencies in Florida this morning. Together, they brought justice, as they always do. The wide experience of our agencies, coupled with the individual expertise of the members of the NYPD Bomb Squad, our highly trained emergency service unit, our Intel Bureau, our Counterterrorism Bureau, our patrol cops, who were the first to respond to CNN, all helped lead to today's arrest. I couldn't be more proud of the work each of them did in this case and the work they do every day. We said from the outset that we would identify and arrest the person or people responsible for these acts. We can make that promise because of the confidence we have in our ability to investigate in a deliberate and precise manner. Today's arrest means that New Yorkers and indeed people across our nation are safe, but as Director Ray said, there might be more packages out there, so everyone still needs to take caution. And if you see something out there, call 911, and in New York City we have a number also, 1-888-NYC-SAFE. I want to thank the members of the public who contacted authorities with information during this investigation. New Yorkers don't back down, they step up every single time. We've been through things like this before, and much worse. I'm never surprised by the unmatched resiliency our city always displays. Thank you also to the media for broadcasting the photos the NYPD released, because it certainly helped workers around our city identify additional packages and help move forward with this investigation. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Jeff Berman, United States Attorney for the Southern District of New York. 5 days ago, on October 22nd, law enforcement recovered the first device from a residence of George Soros. Over the last 5 days, as more packages were found across the country, delivered to former presidents, federal officials, and public figures, our law enforcement community, federal, state, and local, has worked day and night together with other prosecutors from my office to identify and apprehend the perpetrator that has now happened. Today, my office has filed a complaint against Cesar Sayoc, charging him with multiple federal crimes for his insidious conduct. Specifically, the defendant is charged in 5 counts that include illegally mailing and interstate transportation of explosives and threatening a former president of the United States. As alleged in the
I don't know where
complaint,
he's from,
the
but
defendant mailed destructive devices to citizens
I
of this
can't make
country
no
who
jokes.
currently hold
I
or
don't know
have
where
held
he's from.
our highest public offices: President Barack Obama, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, former Vice President Joe Biden, former Attorney General Eric Holder, Congressperson Maxine Waters, U.S. Senator Cory Booker, former CIA Director John Brennan, and former Director of National Intelligence James Clapper. The defendant's conduct as charged is cowardly and reprehensible and totally anathema to our democracy. And now the defendant faces a potential total of 58 years in prison.
that's all.
This is an ongoing and active investigation. We will not rest until these crimes are fully investigated and the defendant or defendants are brought to justice. I want to take a moment to thank our partners, the Joint Terrorism Task Force, the FBI, the NYPD, U.S. Postal Inspection Service, New York State Police, the ATF, the hardworking career prosecutors and investigators in the terrorism unit of the Southern District of New York, and I would also like to thank the extraordinary cooperation we received from the Southern District of Florida. Thank you.
Good afternoon.
What got
My name
done?
is Gary Barksdale, Deputy Chief, United States Postal Inspection Service. First off, like many of my colleagues, I'd like to thank all of our federal partners who participated in this nationwide investigation: the FBI, ATF, Secret Service, New York Police Department, and the many state and local law enforcement agencies who provided valuable assistance. Truly, I can say this is the way law enforcement is supposed to work. This was a massive investigation, was a collaborative effort, and was well coordinated with each agency bringing a special expertise to the table. But I would also like to recognize the many postal employees who we think of as our eyes and ears. We appreciate the diligence and awareness. In fact, it was a postal employee this morning that alerted us to one of these suspicious parcels. We in the Postal Inspection Service have a great deal of expertise in responding to and investigating suspicious mail. Postal inspectors are trained to respond and investigate dangerous mail items in the mail. These dangerous mail investigation specialists are highly proficient in the use of state-of-the-art equipment. Fortunately, in this case, none of the devices detonated and there was no injuries. However, postal inspectors will remain vigilant and monitor postal facilities to determine whether there are additional mailings that have not yet been discovered. We will continue to work with our law enforcement partners to ensure the safety of the mail.
Now, I am glad I let it play on. I should have been cut this off. But I'm glad I let it play on because we just learned something. The people in the mailing department help catch these criminals. Especially this criminal. I know it's more than one. No way one man did all of this by himself. We know it's more than one. But y'all know after the first dude sent the fake anthrax in the mail, I told y'all there will be copycats. And I've been saying it. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people. I mean, if y'all want to listen to it, I'll go back and play it. I didn't want y'all to go sleep. Because their people, their spokespersons don't know how to keep y'all going. I mean, we're like, you know, they had some people come on there and say, I told you we was going to get them. As a matter of time, we always get, let somebody come with some fire. Y'all know what I'm saying? Hey, Papa D. She said 3 or more will be speaking. Yeah, no night podcast. That is something. It's a shame. Good man like that was taken from us. That's a shame. And it was a good man. That man could be home right now on his lake fishing, which is what he loved to do. But what he loved to do more was help people. And he was helping people. That man's a hero. And was killed by a dumb drunk driver. Shame. Shame. But anybody have any comments? Is anybody surprised by how this guy looks? Yeah, the Chewan River and Birdie. That's Birdie County. Is there really somebody named Birdie that lived in North Carolina? Well, there's somebody really named Birdie. I know you had a name Burt, like Burt Reynolds. But I never heard nobody say Bertie. Come here, Birdie. Come here, Birdie. I guess it's kind of catchy, Birdie. Chewan River. Is that an Indian river? Chewan sounds like an Indian name. But yeah, he loved that river. It wouldn't surprise me if he didn't ask to have his ashes sprinkled on the river. That man built his house next to the river. He really loved being around that river and in that river. Not just around it. He loved fishing, swimming. He did a lot. All right, Papa D, that's not funny. He said, is it next to Ernie County? Like Bert and Ernie. Believe it or not, Papa D, when I saw Birdie, I thought of Bert and Ernie, but I wasn't going to say that, but of course you did, so I didn't have to. But I wasn't going to say that, but yeah, that's what I thought. I thought of Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street when I saw that. I really did. I thought of Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street. That's the only person I ever heard called Bert. Besides Burt Reynolds, and that's B-U-R, not B-E-R. So I took the high road and took Burt Reynolds, and Papa D took the low road and took Bert and Ernie. So that's not funny though, sir. It's not funny. But yeah, that the man was in his 50s and was probably near retirement. And could have spent the rest of his life just sitting out there on enjoying his river. But he couldn't, because he had something inside of him that made him want to help other people. And that's what makes it a loss, because what about the next time it's a tragedy? Will people be motivated to move? Will people be motivated to move like George Cecil? Or will they say, hey, look what happened to George Cecil, man. I'm staying right here. Put on y'all. Y'all be all right. You know, and that's the real crime. Because next time, somebody might use this as an example to not go help. And that's what makes this really bad. That because of the acts of one person, you take a good act, and now somebody can take that and make something bad. But we have breaking news today. Anybody got any comments on this suspect? That's why we came early. Nobody talking about it. We've been covering it, so we should get the first jump. It's only 3 o'clock here on the East Coast. I'm on early. Anybody have any comments? Why everybody go quiet? Hello? It's a good thing we got other stories. Nobody went to comment. So we can delete those too. We can delete that. Alrighty. Whoa. Check this out, y'all.
It's about sacrifice.
Are you serious? I love breaking news. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't believe this, y'all. This is crazy. That's why they say, I keep telling y'all keep looking for a daggone devil with horns that's in red and wear horns. The devil is all around you. Here we go.
So we got some video that we believe that this is Cesar Sayak. He's at a Trump rally.
Look at him.
Let's take a listen there. It's undated, so we don't know when this happened, but you can hear Trump speaking in the background there, and it certainly looks like Cesar Sayak, the guy in that mugshot. Wow. In that photo.
There he is. Did y'all see that?
I'm Amy Borpal with AMC Theaters, and I just got to sit down with Gerard.
Did y'all see that? I didn't even go for that. I stumbled into that. That was just pure luck. Y'all saw the man. That was the man. He sent Trump a bomb. He sent Donald Trump a bomb, but there he is at the Donald Trump rally. This is what I mean when I say the devil is amongst you. He's not wearing red. He doesn't have horns in his head. He looks just like you. He's standing right next to you. He's among you. You just don't know it. How could that man be there at that rally with all those Trump supporters? Oh, man. What the no night by cash? You missed the trip we did to George while you was gone. But you can rewind back. And we also came across a video showing the man at a Trump rally. The man, Cesar, whatever his name is, he's there at a Trump rally. They're amongst the people. He sent them a bomb. You at the man rally and then you sent him a bomb. Look how mess is that. That's cold. That's cold. That's cold. I'm sorry. That's cold. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can go back because I deleted it. Let me see if I can go back and get it.
With direct flights from major city.
We got a commercial. If y'all look at the corner of the screen, y'all actually see the man's face. But hold on, let me skip ad.
People listening, we've got some video that we believe that this is Cesar Sayak. He's at a Trump rally.
Look at him.
Let's take a listen. It's undated, so we don't know when this happened, but you can hear Trump speaking in the background there, and it certainly looks like Cesar Sayak, the guy in that mugshot. Wow. In that photo.
But for those of you who say maybe that's not him, here's something I want y'all to consider. Everybody else is looking at Trump. That dude is looking at the camera. Let me say this. I don't know. Did he send Trump one? Maybe we need to go back and look. But I tell you, that man, everybody else is looking at Trump. That man's looking at that camera. He's not even into what's going on. That man looking at the camera like, I got something for you. Yeah. He's like, I got something for you. Democrats, I got something for you. That man looking at that camera like, yeah, don't sleep on me. Everybody else is listening to Donald Trump. Y'all better look at me. I got something. His face is all up in the camera too, like, all up in it. Wow. All right, so okay. So now we know he is a Trump supporter. Y'all say he didn't send Trump one. That's right. It was the old nerd sent the powder. That went to Trump, right? The powder everybody thought was the powder that kill you. Wonder why Robert D. Who's Robert D? But I just found that weird that man, everybody else is into the rally, and that man just looking at the camera like, okay, y'all think he's telling you something. I got something to show you. You just wait. I got something for you. While y'all sitting here going to sleep, y'all ain't paying attention. I got something for you. Donald Trump might be the president, but I got something for you. I don't know why. That's not funny. I mean, seriously, no. That man is sick, and it's made even worse that he a Donald Trump supporter. That made it worse. Now we supposed to watch this video, so can we watch it now with no commercials?
Right before shift was really hot.
Of course not. Now see that? I'm just a daydreamer.
How long would you expect this portion of the investigation, or the if they have to detonate something, or if they have to remove it from the building, how long will this process take?
Well, part of that's going to depend on how close
the bomb squad is, their availability. My understanding is they have containment vessels scattered around the boroughs of New York. They certainly have bomb technicians.
Well, even though they got the suspect, bombs still turning up. And that happened at the CNN building. And they evacuated everybody. None of the bombs have exploded. So I don't really see that as big news. None of the bombs have exploded. None of them have detonated. So either the guy don't know what he's doing, or he's just a hoax. All right, No Night by Cash dropped the link. And if y'all look on the screen, we waiting for it to show up. There it is. There it is. Robert De Niro. You're out of order. You're out of order. We're out of order. All right. How fast am I?
Another possible bomb that was found in New York as the FBI intensifies its investigation of a series of devices sent to critics of President Trump. Take a look at these pictures. They have an NYPD bomb truck transporting the latest suspicious package to a safe location. Now, it was sent to actor Robert De Niro at a New York production house. Sources say it resembles at least 8 other devices that were found in 4 states and in Washington, D.C. Now, most of those were sent to prominent Democrats, including former President Barack Obama and former presidential candidate Hillary Clinton. And CBS News has just learned that another one was sent to former Vice President Joe Biden. The FBI says at least 3 of the packages contain the pipe bombs. None of them exploded and no one was hurt. President Trump responded during a speech last night.
Any acts or threats of political violence are an attack.
All right, so these are a little bit longer than I thought they were. Let me do a disclaimer. Even though we haven't had a problem with CBS, maybe we should do a disclaimer just to be sure. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. An allowance is made for fair use for purposes of criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. We are breaking news, and this is the news of the day, YouTube. This is breaking news. Breaking news should be fair use all around the globe. Let's get it.
Attack on our democracy itself. No nation can succeed that tolerates violence or the threat of violence as a method of political intimidation, coercion, or control.
Jeff Pegues is tracking this investigation. He's outside the Obama's home in Washington, D.C. Jeff, good morning. What's the latest?
And good morning. The response that we are seeing right now in New York is similar to the response we saw yesterday with the NYPD bomb squad and bomb truck moving in to take control of a suspicious device. It certainly feels like this investigation is expanding by the minute with all of these suspicious devices. And this morning, this federal task force is racing to track down whoever is responsible. One day after first responders and bomb squads swarm locations across the country, an intense investigation is underway into who sent a series of crude explosives to prominent public figures and the press.
We wouldn't be at all surprised if more devices show up.
In New York City, investigators are combing through surveillance video in and around CNN's offices after a suspicious package was delivered, addressed to former CIA Director John Brennan.
It appears that an individual or individuals sent out multiple similar packages.
Wednesday, law enforcement uncovered another package at a postal facility in Los Angeles, one of 2 addressed to Democratic Congresswoman Maxine Waters. Investigators have also recovered suspicious packages addressed to Hillary Clinton, President Barack Obama, and Democratic Party mega donor George Soros. A package intended for former Attorney General Eric Holder ended up Wednesday at Democratic Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz's office in Florida because of a phony return address.
The federal government is conducting an aggressive investigation and we will find those responsible and we will bring them to justice.
X-ray images obtained by the New York Times show a recovered pipe bomb, one of which law enforcement sources tell CBS News was made from PVC tubing containing explosive pyrotechnic powder and glass to be used as shrapnel. A digital clock connected to a small battery served as a possible triggering device. At least 4 of the packages were sent using manila envelopes with 6 American flag forever stamps on each one. They'll now be analyzed at the FBI laboratory in Quantico, Virginia. As they're gathering this information, all these investigators, how does that information filter up to the top?
What markings are on the outside or on the inside of a piece of end cap to see who's the manufacturer?
Ron Hosko is a former assistant director of the FBI. What does it say that they didn't explode?
Well, it may say that they were intercepted prior to their ability to explode. It may say that they were never capable of exploding, even though they may have had black powder in them.
Right now, investigators are working under the assumption that whoever built these suspicious devices tried to keep the weight down so that they could just drop them in a mailbox rather than going to a post office and risking getting caught on surveillance cameras. They believe these devices were functional, but because they did not explode, investigators will be able to deconstruct the devices and then try to trace the components. John.
Jeff, thank you.
Oh, now you gonna stop.
Sacrifice.
That's it, nigga. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting my food together here. Mine was either what was the next story? What the heck?
By providing an update on the packages and devices that have been mailed to high-profile figures throughout our country and a media organization. I am pleased to inform you that law enforcement has apprehended the suspect and taken him into custody. It's an incredible job by law enforcement. We've carried out a far-reaching federal, state, and local investigation to find the person or persons responsible for these events. These terrorizing acts are despicable and have no place in our country.
What I missed? I'm missing something in the chat.
I've instructed authorities to spare no resource or expense in finding those responsible and bringing them to swift and certain justice. And we will prosecute them, him, her, whoever it may be, to the fullest extent of the law. We must never allow political violence to take root in America. Cannot let it happen. And I'm committed to doing everything in my power as president to stop it. And to stop it now. To stop it now. I've just concluded a briefing with the Department of Justice following the apprehension of the suspect. I want to applaud the FBI, Secret Service, the Department of Justice, the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York, the NYPD, and all law enforcement throughout the entire country. Incredible partners. These people have worked so hard, and to have done it so quickly. It's looking like it's a needle in a haystack. How do you do this so quickly? They've done an incredible, incredible job, and I want to congratulate them. But the bottom line is that Americans must unify, and we must show the world that we are united together in peace and love and harmony as fellow American citizens. There is no country like our country, and every day we are showing the world just how truly great we are.
Ho, 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 ho.
Shoot, did we forget the lettuce?
Alright, let me stop. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm letting that play on. I'm over here cooking. Let's get back here. Let's pull the chat up. Phone, I turned you off. Why are you still showing up? See? Turn off. Go off, man. Why you want to go off? I want you to just go off. There you go. Bye-bye. The other phone and tapped out again. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, something happened. What's going on, y'all? What's going on here? I see smile for the screenshots. Is that a new link? Okay, now I can, BD. You can do what? I see. At least give BD a thumbs up. Okay, yeah. Now that people watching can come chat. Okay, I got it now. Yeah, it's 10 people in the room right now. You gave us a new link? Hold on, let me find it here. Is that it? Yeah. Now, I saw this and I was going to leave it alone. I saw this night bite. I was going to leave it alone. But since you brought it up, we will play it. I didn't want to. I wasn't going to go there. Let me do a disclaimer real quick. I saw it. Told y'all I'm on top of the news. I saw it. I just didn't think that, but hey, you know, nobody's 100% right. Y'all want to do it, we will do it. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. An allowance is made for fair use for purposes of criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. And while we got a second, let me fix this chat real quick. And first, let me take this off here. Where is it? There you go. Take it off. We need to fix that chat. That chat needs to be stretched out some. It's blocking. Hold on a sec, y'all. Stretch it out a little bit. There we go. And we need to bring it back some. Bring it in. Now, move it over. And move it over. And now, stretch it out. I can't find a hook for it. I need a hook. Where's the hook? Yeah, it's just saying, but the way she said it, so nonchalant, that's what's scaring the business people, the people in control. The way she said it, it was so like nonchalant, like it was just the everyday thing. Like, yeah, I was growing up, yeah, we had black places. It was like nothing. I mean, you know, shoot, what's with that? Man, what's the big deal? You know, and that's sort of like saying, yeah, we was growing up. We had some slaves on the plantation. You know, we used to take them down behind the shed and whip them. I mean, what's the big deal? Like what? Yeah, that's how it sounded. You want to play it again? Nat B said it just showed people were brought up different. It sounded like she really didn't know. I could be wrong, but that's often the case. All right. None of my kids says play it again, so let's play it again, y'all. Maybe we missed something. All right. That's why I asked 2 white people to come on, because they will have more knowledge, especially if one was videotaped standing up underneath one. So it made sense to bring them on and ask them about the federal flag. What she is saying, what the person that was black was saying, why does she have a white panel talking about blackface, but then to go apologize, then you're saying that I knew that it was wrong, so therefore I'm apologizing. That's where you fall into the trap. That's what I'm saying. Nobody cares says I would never be, but I would see that as a dumb slip of the tongue. I don't know if you know, she in the Klan. You know, I just think that she said something stupid. She just said something stupid. Nat said she didn't see nothing wrong with it. Now it's part of the problem. When I get, but she didn't say that, BD. She said they dressed in character. Like me, a cat, a clown, not blackface. Okay, hold on, y'all. Everybody stop. Let's rewind back and take another look. That's the beauty of this. Let's go back and look at this again.
Truly, you do get in trouble if you are a white person who puts on blackface for Halloween, or a black person who puts on whiteface for Halloween. Like, when I was a kid, that was okay as long as you were dressing up as like a character.
She said dressing up as a character. She didn't say an animal. So where was y'all going with that? She said if you dressed up as a character. She didn't say an animal. Hey, what's going on? Talk of the week. You right here in the middle of a scandal here. All right, hold on. Let's go back again. Hold on. Let me take it. Maybe I ain't go far enough back. Let's go back a little bit more. Okay. All right.
Well, it's racist because truly, you do get in trouble if you are a white person who puts on blackface for Halloween, or a black person who puts on whiteface for Halloween. Like, when I was a kid, that was okay as long as you were dressing up as like a character. And I want to begin with 2 words. I'm sorry.
Okay. So, all right. Okay, she said in character, black and white in character. Notorious B says Minnie and Minnie Mouse are characters that are also animals. Okay, so you're saying that a black person dressed in black face or white face? Notorious B says a black person.
18. You know what? Just forever. I had a model come in and dress up as 4 prominent black celebrities. Given that the argument is that we'd never ever be able to know who these celebrities are because the people wearing the costumes aren't black, I actually wanted to see if that was true.
I'm thinking this is like an early days Miley Cyrus.
The plaid shirt looks like Al Borland from Home Improvement.
Looks like a nice blonde hipster.
Beyonce?
Look at you, yeah. I think of Beyonce, I think of the leotards, I think of like iconic stuff from her music videos. So this was the outfit from her Flawless video. Oh, I'm so bad.
I'm not a big enough Beyonce fan, that's my fault.
What gave it away for you?
This. So if this is her costume, she needs to be like this all day long. Oh, easy. Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
How could it be anyone but Michael Jackson?
I'm going to say this is Michael Jackson, although it also could be Eddie Murphy from his Raw.
Slamming for the win. What gave it away for you?
The jacket.
Well, it's an iconic outfit.
Eddie Murphy.
Oh, this one looks easy already.
I mean, this is Prince.
Definitely Prince. Prince.
So you would say Prince, final answer?
Absolutely.
Okay. Prince! What about this allowed you to get that it was Prince? The glasses, the hair, the outfit again.
The pirate shirt? That's pretty classic Prince. Diana Ross?
Dolly Parton?
Does Diana Ross sing Once Love got to do with it?
No.
Okay.
That might be your problem.
It's either Tina Turner.
Tina Turner?
Or is that Rocker?
Tina. Woo! Tina who?
Tina Turner.
Yeah.
There is the
Okay,
only
so I got it. Okay.
Win that winner. You get a beautiful song.
Yay!
The winner.
You know I don't like bullshit like this.
So the whole reason why I brought you here is that it's Halloween season, and it's very common for people to want to dress up as iconic people and iconic black people. The issue is, though, is that a lot of people then feel justified in using blackface.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you think some people feel so compelled to use blackface even though they know it's offensive?
It's funny. It's something I've never grown up with the thought of being an option.
Exactly, right? More people need to be raised like you.
I think that people think that, oh yeah, it's just my costume, and they don't realize like the historical significance of blackface and what it means. They've never had that done to them, so they don't understand the gravity of the situation.
I know this might feel like a strange question, but did you ever feel like when we went through the pictures that you needed blackface to understand who these people were?
No.
So you struggled with a few of them, and like with those that you struggled with, like, do you think that them being in blackface would have helped you anymore?
No, I think my lack of understanding pop culture is a definite divider.
These people aren't iconic for their race. They're iconic for their hair. They're iconic for their style. They're iconic for their dance moves.
The better your actual costume is, the less you have to do anywhere else, right?
The answer is not being like, if only I was brown, they would have gotten it. It's like, no, then you would have offended a lot of people.
You guys, 100%, blackface is never okay. It'll never be okay. It's not okay. It wasn't okay. That's just how it is, y'all.
Curly is taking me to church with this sermon over here.
Like, if people don't recognize it from what you're wearing, then it's probably just a bad costume.
So just to recap some of the major tips that were offered as alternatives to blackface, your look needs to be super duper iconic. In the words of Claudia, if nobody knows who you are, it's because your costume is shitty and not because you needed blackface for people to understand. Tip number 2, iconic actions and phrases are your friends. When done non-offensively. There's a line there, folks. And tip number 3, it never hurts to just tell people who you are. I mean, it just saves you a whole lot more controversy than using blackface. Just to be clear, blackface is not and will never be something that's okay to do, ever. There are so many more fun and creative ways to honor your favorite black celebrities without dehumanizing an entire race at the same time. Real talk, actual blackness is magical, and you can't cheaply imitate something this magical.
Alrighty, y'all. We're actually gonna I'm gonna do a show on this later on. Let me eat and put this together. I'm gonna do a show. It's 4:00 right now. I'm gonna come back on at 8:00, and we're gonna do a show on this. If anybody got any links. Nat B, if you want to come by and bring some links. No Night by Kez, Papa D, Tyrone, Naya, anybody want to come by with some links, friend or foe, and we will delve into this. The issue is blackface. The blackface part is the issue because some people just think of it, I'm just making my face dark. And the other part is you're making fun of the people that you're supposed to be doing. So that's what we're gonna tackle that tonight, okay? So anybody got any links? Papa D, you find some links, bring them. We ain't worrying about getting flagged. We got 26 channels, babe. Anybody got any good links? Come on. We'll be here at 8:00. Bring y'all best. We'll be here at 8:00. All right. I'll see y'all at 8 o'clock on the dot.